Hi friends, Ryan from Barn3 here, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can program your Eventide dot9 pedals to work with our OXU line of auxiliary switches. Now it's good to note that any of our OXU pedals will work with the dot9 series, including our OXU 3 and our OXU standard. However, because of its smaller form factor, we do recommend that you use the OXU Mini for this. Also, if you decide to use the optional OXU mounting plate, we do recommend that you do all your programming on your pedal first to make sure that it works before mounting it to the plate, because once it's mounted, you won't have access to the back slide switch of the OXU. If you have any other questions about the mounting plate, why you might want to use one, or how you actually use it to mount your pedals, we're going to have a separate video on that will explain everything in detail. Another thing to keep in mind is that every single OXU that we sell comes with a custom Barn3 TRS cable that measures about 11.5 inches. And for most people, this will work just fine for you, especially if you have a way to route cables underneath so you can hide your cables. But if you want a shorter cable that's a little tighter for this particular pedal setup, we will be offering a 7-inch custom TRS cable on our website that you can buy. And finally, if you're buying an OXU Mini or an OXU Standard, it will also have one of our custom power adapter cables. But this is only for Boss pedals, so in this circumstance, we will not be using this. So let's program our dot9 to work with the OXU. This pedal is very simple to program, but first we're going to start with our OXU pedal. Regardless of which one you're using, you're going to make sure that the back slide switch and the bottom slide switch are pulled all the way to the left. On the back, it's going to be on the N position, which stands for normal, and on the bottom, it's going to be on the NSM position. Now that we have our OXU set up, we just have to program our dot9 to recognize an aux switch. Now this is a little tricky. We have to do 3 things at once. We have to press and hold the upper right LED button, as well as the left foot switch, while plugging power into the unit. We're going to hold that until these LEDs start flashing. Once they start flashing, we're going to press this upper right LED button until we're on the 3rd from the top. We're going to wait until these other ones start flashing again. Now they're flashing, and now we're going to power cycle the pedal. Now I'm going to plug in the OXU. And now what we have is this button will go up the ladder. This button will go down the ladder, and we can select our preset. And then this button can still activate our swirl. And that's how you program an OXU to work with the dot9 series of pedals. If you have any other questions or want to learn more, please head over to barn3.com.